Marty Culver and Pat Joe Trigueros-Jesu will jump against number 33, Trey Gaines from Dewey Rose, Georgia, to start this one. Final game of the season. Scots need a win to get into the tournament. That's the simple part of it. And Piedmont controls it, moving right to left. This is Asanisi. A bounce pass underneath. Trey Gaines back out to the big scorer here, Valley J.O., and then a three-point shot, and it is right on the money, and it's 3-0 early here in favor of Piedmont, just starting the first 20-minute period. Arima with a basketball, left side. Haynes going to screen for him. Can't penetrate. Phelps from the corner for three. We're tied. Senior Ben Phelps from Asheville, North Carolina, says we can answer that. Lost basketball by Lucan. Three-point shot, Trigueros-Jesu. 6-3. Scots. Two shots from each corner, and we're tied. Excuse me. Scots have the lead, 6-3. Asanisi, and then out front, here's a three-point shot by Lucan, and we're tied at 6. The battle of the threes here. Full court pressure coming from Piedmont. Portlock called into play. 4 consecutive three-pointers to start this game, and it's 6-6. Phelps has it. He got the first three for the Scots. Got the weave going on here. Phelps with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Now Arima, no good. Battle for. Arima gets the rebound and goes back up again. We're 8-6. Nobody has missed a basket yet. Shot from the corner for 3, no good. Caleb Haynes for the rebound. And a foul is going to be called on Piedmont. Piedmont's foul is on Chase England. That is his first. And Arima will inbound it to Portlock with full court pressure once again from Piedmont. 33 is Trey Gaines. Justin Valley Joe is 20. Underneath to Haynes, working on Valley Joe. He'll put one up, and he's fouled and missed the basket. Came up a little short, but he'll go to the free throw stripe. Valley Joe draws his first. And Haynes is going to get a couple here in a game in which the Scots lead it by 2. First one is short, comes off the front of the rim. So, second shot forthcoming, and it's good. 9-6. Arima applying a little bit of full court pressure, and then backs away with Trigueros-Jesu as Asanisi gives way to Lucan. The bounce pass underneath. And a foul is called. Chase England, that'll be his second. For an offensive foul, turnover number 2, and here comes the Scots. Valley Joe knocks it away from Phelps. Side front court, Portlock will inbound it. Thanks to all you fans who have followed us all year long and made so many great comments here about our coverage. 9-6 your score. Portlock driving, jumping, shooting, good, and he's fouled. The shot was not good. Foul's going to be on Asanisi. Asanisi is from Simpsonville, South Carolina. Portlock's going to get a couple. His basket was no good. It's still 9-6, and about to enter the game is Bailey Sprague. First one goes in. Phelps is going to sit. The Bailey Sprague onto the court. Second one is good. It's 11-6, Scots, early in the game. 17:08 left in the first period. Asanisi, Haynes is all over him. Toss underneath. Valley Joe gets two more, and it's 11-8 now. Each team has had an answer for all the baskets. There's Togariezu, 13-8. High scoring affair, it looks like today is possible. Underneath the basket, the shot goes in. The foul is on Ziarima. 13-10. Berto Dryden is going to come in for Arima. First time in a couple of games we have seen Berto. Asanisi will shoot one from the stripe. Shot's no good. Still 13-10. Foul is going to be on number 50s in the game, Nick Ryan. And it'll be Sprague inbounding it to either Dryden or Portlock. Whoever comes open, Dryden walks right up to him and takes the ball. Back to Sprague, back to Dryden. Man-to-man defense put up by Piedmont. Haynes has it. Ryan's on him. Berto's going to go into the paint, then pump it out to Will. Ryan with the rebound. The shot was way long. Asanisi. This is Valley Joe. Going to go hook against Haynes, and it's good. 13-12 now. Let's see if we have an answer. Sprague almost walked with it. Now Pat Joe's got some room. Goes in, shoots, and he traveled with the basketball. Costly turnover there. It's going to be a media timeout. 13-12, Scots. Back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Ziarima, and you're watching Colored Men's Basketball on the Scots Digital Network.
This is the Scots Digital Network powered by EPB Fiber Optics here on Lookout Mountain, Georgia. Your Scots have either been in the lead or tied for the first approximately 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 15 seconds of this very important game for them. They currently lead by 13-12 over Piedmont. Togariezu has pumped in 5 points today, so Ben Phelps has a three-pointer. Portlock and Arima have 2. Valley Joe, who is the leading scorer for Piedmont, has 4. Lucan 3, Gaines 3. This is number 13. 23, I'm sorry. Thought that was a walk, but the ball comes up short. 23 is Landry Asanisi. There's a couple of Asanisis playing for Piedmont. Togariezu. It's the second travel he has been called for. Not sure what's going on there, but twice already he's been caught for a walk. Valley Joe will inbound it. This is 23, Landry Asanisi. Kelly is 15. Still 13-12. Ryan walked with it, no call. Back to Lucan. Threw it out of bounds as Valley Joe wasn't ready for the pass. Turnover. Sprague will inbound it underneath the Piedmont basket. to Dryden. More of a full court look now. Portlock. Sprague goes into the box. Now it's going to be put up by Twagiriezu for 2. 15-12. Landry, Asanisi. Now Trey Gaines will try the baseline. Nick Ryan, Valley Joe with Haynes all over him, but he gets by him and puts up a nice reverse layup. And we've got a 1-point game again, 15-14. Haynes goes up. Does not get fouled. Puts the Scots back on top by 3, 17-14. Landry working against Dryden. Haynes picks him up. Now he's double teamed. Now driving into the paint and losing the basketball. A foul is going to be called on Portlock for a block. Piedmont will get it underneath their basket. William Bryan, number 22, coming in. Ziarima returns. And subs come back in for Piedmont as well. Elijah Alston is number 21. Got very close to the 5-second count there and trying to get it in. Basket is good, and it's 17-16. Gaines on that shot. Dryden looking at a screen against him, and over to Arima. Z goes into the paint, pumps it outside. Twagiriezu for 3. Missed that one, but Bryan's there and puts it back up, and it's 19-16. Quickly back down court. A shot no good. Arima right there for the basket. 13-19 to go. First period. Arima back out. Sprague drives baseline, puts it up. He's fouled. The basket did not fall. 23 is called. That's Landry Asanisi. But Sprague's going to get to go to the stripe with a 3-point lead as Artie Culver talks to Bertho Dryden, and Sprague puts up his first shot, which also is off the front of the rim. You get another 3-point lead. He can make it 4. And he does. Alston in to Landry Asanisi. In the corner is Alden. Around the horn to Mills and then to Asanisi. A 3-point shot put up, no good. Bailey Sprague is right there. Alston with a 3-point attempt, no good. Dryden with a little hint to his teammates as to what he wants. Twagiriezu working against Alton. It is knocked out of bounds by 42. Abdul Gator. Well, they turned it over. They said the Scots touched it last. And so Piedmont is given the basketball. Not sure why that took place. Portlock about to be enter at the next opportunity. Alton outside to, here's a 3-point attempt, no good. I think Dryden's going to get a call for a hack. They'll have the basketball underneath their own goal, will Piedmont. Into the game comes David Oglesby, number 11. Asanisi will inbound it. Bounce pass to Alton. Asanisi for 2, did not make it. Portlock is there for the rebound. Arima, left wing. Portlock. Dryden. Underneath is Will Portlock, wide open, so that's what happens when you leave the back door open. 22-16 now. Alsanisi charges, but Dryden cuts him off. Uh-oh, Dryden's going to get a call against him for a block. A little bit of articulation going on in front of the bench as Artie Culver didn't like the call. And we've got our media timeout. This is the Scott's Digital Network powered by EPB Fiber Optics.
Hi, I'm Will Portlock, and you're watching Covenant Men's Basketball on Scott's Digital Network.
Well, a foul on Dryden, his second, creates quite a stir in front of the Scott's bench as Artie Culver discussing the call and sort of over-discussing it with the official. Dryden didn't like the call either and had a few words, but we got out of that one without a technical. There is a 6-point lead for the Scots. I think Piedmont will have the ball underneath their own basket. You got to realize the Scots are fighting for survival here as they have to win to get into the conference tournament, which starts the 23rd, probably up in Maryville. Inbounding it will be Kelly Asanisi. Having a hard time. Alston with it now. Right side, that's Mills, and then back out to Asanisi. Corner shot coming, 3-baller, good. Taylor Mills made that one. 22-19 your score. Cuts it to 3. Arima with help from Haynes. Underneath is Portlock. He gets another 2 points and was 24-19. So the seniors are playing a significant role in this game for your Scots. Now Sinisi out to Alston. Alston seems to have the hot hand right now. They're going to throw that one away almost. Oh my goodness. Nick Palmer is going to draw a foul as he fouls the shooter. And the shooter was who? 21 Alston? They trail by 5. And Artie Culver not too happy with the officiating right now. I'd say most of the Scots fans in the Barnes Arena not too happy. We'll see. Maybe it'll even out. He makes 1 of 2, so it's 24-20. Arima, Palmer, Sprague bring it down. Palmer from the right wing. Underneath, Portlock. He's been getting open under the basket a lot recently. Nice floater put up over the head of Alston for another 2. 26-20. Portlock's got 8 points now. Asanisi can't find a way into the basket. So 3-ball is put up by number 11, Oglesby. And it's a 3-point game again. Sprague trying to penetrate. Palmer left wing, fakes once, bounce pass to Haynes. It goes deep, can't make it. Arima back out front. Palmer's going to try a 3-ball, no good. Rebound caught by Sprague, and he is pushed out of bounds by Mills, so it'll be the Scots ball. Into the game comes Dryden. Phelps to the stripe goes Sprague as Piedmont has 17 fouls. This ought to be a 1-and-1. It is. Sprague has a shot or 2 from the stripe already. Puts in that first one. He's now 2 of 3. And it's a 4-point game again. He'll try one more. Next one is no good. Rebounded by Alston. Down the court comes Mills. Back to Alston. He's going to put up a floater. No good. Right into the hands of Haynes. Not a lot on that one. Alston has, well, he has 1 point today. Ball's taken away by Piedmont. Oglesby back the other way. Asanisi goes up. Ben Phelps draws a foul for a push. 16 foul. Ball's going to be over here side front court. Into the game comes Ryan. Out will come Alston. Valley Joe has what I think is a blemish or a cut on his face brought to the attention of the official by Artie Culver. So Valley Joe's going to have to go get some treatment. Piedmont needs another player. They'll pause to administer to Valley Joe. He is the leading scorer now for Piedmont with 6. Portlock leads everybody with 8 at this point of the first half. Valley Joe inbound to Asanisi. Sorry about that. Ryan. And walking with the basketball, and he was caught with it. It's Taylor Mills. Turnover with a 4-point lead. Here comes the Scots, led by Dryden. So Togiriezu and Portlock get in position on either side of the free throw line. A push is called against number 32, Taylor Mills. That's his second. Into the game will come Trey Gaines again with 5 points. Out of the game comes Oglesby. Lucan is back in. Dryden gets a 1-and-1 after being pushed there by Taylor Mills. Shots up and good. 28-23. As we said, the Scots fighting for their lives here. A win and they're in to the conference tournament. A loss and they just got to depend on too many other factors to be able to get in. He sinks his second. Do we have a 6-point lead here now? Everybody drops back into a defensive position for the Scots, and here comes Asanisi and Valley Joe. Asanisi trying to penetrate. Ball is blocked by Portlock. But number 13, Sprague's going to draw the foul. Asanisi will go to the line. Kelly Asanisi, he's got 2 points today. It is Sprague's first. Shot's no good. Arima will return for Portlock. 8:42 left here in the first period and a 6-point lead, which is holding up right now. Asanisi will sink that one and make it a 5-point lead. Arima for the Scots. Oh, I think they're going to call a travel for him. That basket was good, but it cost him as he took an extra step. Turnover, 8:33 left, 29-24. The Scots lead. Sprague sees Asanisi and Valley Joe bring the ball down. Out front comes Gaines. Right beside Arima, goes in for two, puts it in, and it's good. He's got 7 points now. 3-point lead. Covenant. Outside. Phelps. Underneath. Twagiriezu. Haynes for two. Nice one. 31-26. Key basket there. Asanisi is number 15. Sprague trying to get the ball from him. He goes in, lays it up off the glass. We're back to a 3-point game. Arima behind the back, almost lost it. Twagiriezu and then Sprague, and now from the corner Phelps, long, but it rolls in, good! And he's fouled. Take that back. The foul's going to be on Haynes. But the basket is in and good, so it's 34-28. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Connor Sears, and you're watching Covenant Men's Basketball on the Scotts Digital Network.
Phelps from the right corner sinks his second three-pointer of the day, making him 6 points. Ball hit on the far side of the rim. Looked like it was going to keep on traveling, but instead bounced straight up, came back down into the basket for three to make it 34-28, and in the process, Caleb Haynes guilty of a foul. That is his first of the day. Both teams have 18 fouls. So Ryan is going to go to the line, it looks like, as Haynes was in the process of pushing off on him to get the rebound. 6-point lead. We'll see what Ryan can do with it here. He missed that first one, and Twagiriezu with the rebound. Still a 6-point lead, Scots. Portlock from Windermere, Florida. Phelps, one of the seniors today, over the shoulder pass to Twagiriezu. Phelps for another three, no good. Fought for, Ryan comes up with it. Quickly down court, pumping it to Ryan, layup no good, and they bounce the ball out to Lucan. Asanisi now with Phelps in front of him. And they tie up Asanisi. Number 10 is going to be called for a foul. That's Ben Phelps. That's his second of the day. And Kelly Asanisi goes to the line, trailing by 6. 6:40 remaining. First shot is good. They trail by 5 now. Arima returns. Into the game comes Mitchell Hollis, number 4. Phelps is out. Sprague takes a seat. Second shot from Asanisi, no good. Arima right there. Perfectly positioned for that rebound. Twagiriezu left wing. Hollis, Portlock, asking for some help out there. Bryan's in the game now. Hollis, Arima. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Arima goes in for 2. 36-29, 7-point lead. Scots, we're down to 6:06. Kelly Asanisi with 6 points today, 3 assists. Number 10 is Lucan. 33 is Gaines, and they throw it out of bounds. Lots of turnovers today by the visiting Piedmont Lions. We'll take a look at that. Turnovers 5-5. Actually a tie. Piedmont probably took the lead there with their sixth. Arima gets help from Haynes. Now out to Twigere-Yezu. Portlock. Left-hand dribble. Arima. Haynes. Twigere-Yezu. Arima. In the corner, Hollis. Driving. Putting it up. No good. Rebound by Gaines. Asanisi in the corner for three. Good. Peyton Lucan makes it 36-32 now. So the Scots have the answer. In comes Dryden. Out will come Mitch Hollis. Mitch Hollis is from Roswell, Georgia, a freshman. Dryden and Twigere-Yezu. Dryden, a junior. Arima, a senior. Bounce pass, Twigere-Yezu. Thought about a three, fell to the floor. And jump ball is going to be Scots basketball. Luck of the arrow. Covenant maintains possession and will inbound it underneath their own basket, leading by 4. Arima's job will be to find a target quickly within 5 seconds. It's Twigere-Yezu over Valley Joe. Haynes tries to squeeze him out. Twigere-Yezu goes up, bounce off the rim, no good. Valley Joe with a rebound. Asanisi will bring it down. Knocked out of bounds. Actually thrown out of bounds. Another turnover. That's 7 this half for Piedmont. Trailing the game to Scots 36-32. Dryden threw it away also. Haynes took a different route and the ball went out of bounds, so we're back even on turnovers again. Asanisi and Chase England, number 35, will bring it down. That's England in the corner, driving back out front, now all the way to the corner, and a three-point shot, no good. Fought for. Haynes going to grab the rebound between two tall defenders with 4:05 left in a 4-point game. Arima. Haynes almost had it knocked out of his hands. Portlock trying to go, and he fell away. Jumper, no good. Valley Joe will go in for a layup, and he makes another 2, 36-34. Twigere-Yezu wants to go up, has to come back outside to Dryden. Alberto hasn't had a shot today, I don't think. And he's got 2 points. Now he's going to drive for another, and he is fouled in that attempt. He'll get a chance from the free throw line. 3:15 left, 2-point lead now for the Scots. They called Chase England on that foul, and that's 3 for him. We may see him leave. Timeout is called, and this is a media timeout here on the Scots Digital Network. Be back in a minute.
Hi, I'm Ben Phelps, and you're watching Covenant Men's Basketball on the Scots Digital Network.
Your score, the Scots have a 2-point lead here with 3:16 to go, 36-34. They can stretch it out to 7 or 8 and then see it disappear in a hurry, as has happened most recently. 36-34. Vallejo and Portlock Both have 8 points for their teams, respectively. Gaines and Twageriezu each have 7 for their teams. Lucan and Phelps have 6 apiece. Phelps, his 2 came on 3-pointers. Asanese also has 6 for Piedmont. The only person in foul trouble right now, Chase England of Piedmont with 3. Dryden will go to the stripe. He is perfect today, 2 for 2. That's how he has his 2 points today. His shot is in there and good. He is 3 and 3 now. 37-34. Bryan about to enter the game and will do so right now for Pat Joe Twageriezu. William Bryan is from Lithonia, Georgia, just east of Atlanta there. Here is a shot, and it is going to fall out. Rebounded by Gaines. Asanese now with 3:07. Lucan. Arima with him all the way. Shots way short, and the Scots let it go out of bounds. Into the game comes Bailey Sprague. Berto's going to take a break. 3-point lead, 37-34, your Scots. They must win today to be sure to get into the tournament. 2:52 left first half. Portlock. Bryan, corner. Sprague. Bryan. In the corner is Sprague. Back to Bryan. Out to Haynes. Now Arima. His shot's up and no good. Rebounded by Piedmont with 2:28 to go. Asanese. A 3-point shot, no good by number 10. That's Lucan. Peyton Lucan is from Boca Raton, Florida. Sprague. 3-point lead for the Scots. Haynes. Portlock back to Haynes around the perimeter. Sprague. Right there is William Bryan for 2. 39-34. Another key 2-point basket there by the Scots. Up to a 5-point lead again. This is Valley Joe. Underneath is Ryan, and his shot was no good, but he's fouled by Bryan. I don't think that shot was going to be any good anyway. Well, they called the foul on number 50, but the foul is not on number 50 because we don't have a number 50. Number 50, Ryan, is at the stripe. 22 drew the foul. That's William Bryan. That's his second. Shots up, no good. Excuse me, that's Bryan's first. Into the game comes Oglesby, number 11. Lucan will sit. Nick Ryan will get another. Still no good. He has yet to score today. Arima sweeping it. Timeout's going to be called by Bailey Sprague for the Scots. 1 minute and 31 seconds left in the first half, and a 5-point lead for the Scots right now. Will Portlock and Valley Joe still leading all scorers today with 8 points apiece. Let's look again at the turnovers. 6 and 6 they are. Points off turnovers, 9 for Covenant, 2 for Piedmont. There's a big difference there. As side back court, Portlock will inbound it to Bailey Sprague. Bryan screens it out for Portlock. Jared Yock into the game now from Virginia. Portlock has it and decides to come back out. Under 10 seconds, under 5 seconds. 3-point shot, no good from Yock in the corner, and Piedmont's Ryan will rebound it. And under a minute now, Asanisi will get the ball in the corner to Gaines. Valley Joe spinning, moving against Haynes. Finally to Asanisi. Valley Joe fakes outside the 3-point perimeter. Missed the shot. Now he's going to get another chance. That one goes in. And we're back to a 3-point game again. Nice job by Valley Joe. You can see why he is the leading points and rebounder for Piedmont. Portlock. Haynes underneath, missed it. He's fouled, however. Foul is going to be on Ryan. Ryan has 2 now. Elijah Alston is going to get ready to come back into the game. Haynes is going to go to the stripe. Today he is 1 of 2 from the line. He'll get a couple here as he was attempting to lay the basketball in there. Haynes puts it up, and that first one is a little too hard off the back of the rim. We are still 39-36, 3-point game with under 10 seconds left in the first half here. Haynes trying to make it a 4-point game, and he does. Into the game comes Trigariasu. Out will come Caleb Haynes. I think Haynes played the entire first half with the exception of these final 8.5 seconds. So they'll have to hurry. Asanisi goes in for the basket. It's no good. 1 second, and this one's going to go over the backboard. At halftime, it's 40-36. The Scots lead. Stay tuned for what we hope will be a discussion with Athletics Director Tim Schedule here on the Scots Digital Network, powered by EPB Fiber Optics. Back with halftime stats and more here on the Scots coverage today of the final game of the regular season from the Barnes Physical Education Center. I'm Al Clark, back after this. Halftime score here, 40-36 in favor of Covenant. Piedmont has 36 points. Leading scorer is Justin Vallejo. He's got 10. Working on his average of 15.9. He'll probably reach that with no problem. Rebounds leader, Trey Gaines, has 4 for Piedmont. Peyton Lucan was in the game 14 minutes for the Piedmont Lions in the first half. They shot 51.9% from the field, 50%, 5 of 10 from the three-point stripe. And they are 30%, 3 of 10 in field goal shooting. Covenant has 40 points. They're led by Will Portlock at halftime. He has 8. The rebound leader is Ziorima with 4. Covenant has a 58.3% percentage from the field to 51 for Piedmont. They are 42% from the three-point range. They are 3 of 7 at 42.9%, while Piedmont is 5 of 10 for 50%. And 64% from the free throw stripe, 9 of 14. And that compares with 3 of 10 or 30% free throws from the stripe from Piedmont. Points in the paint, Piedmont has 18 to 14 for Covenant. Points off turnovers, 9 for Covenant to 2 for Piedmont. Second chance points, 5 for Covenant, 3 for Piedmont. Fast break points, 2 for Piedmont, none for Covenant. And points off the bench, 9 for Covenant, 7 for Piedmont. Both teams have played 11 players total in today's game. I said that I thought Caleb Haynes had played the entire first half. He actually is tied with Will Portlock for 17 minutes of the first half on the court. 17 for both Will and Caleb Haynes. The game was tied for 1:16 total. The score is tied twice. Score's been tied twice. Lead changed one time. So Covenant 40, Piedmont 36 here at halftime. The largest lead is Covenant by 7 in the first half, and that was a lead they held for 6 minutes, 15 seconds. Covenant has led for most of the first half, 18 minutes, 23 seconds. Piedmont's only held the lead for 21 seconds. Senior day here across the way. The huge head photos of Connor Sears and Ziorima and Ben Phelps and Will Portlock. They were presented prior to the game with parents and other supporters, as well as Coach Artie Culver. Of course, those players came in under the previous head coach and playing their final year with Artie Culver in his first year at the helm here. A win today will put them into the USA South Conference playoffs and championships, the tournament, which is probably going to held up in Maryville. Covenant will be 7-7 if they win today, and 14-11 overall. They'll be leading Wesleyan and Ferrum, who are 9th and 10th, respectively, in the standings. Wesleyan can tie Covenant with 2 consecutive wins. If they do that, they own the tiebreak over Covenant, and they would go into the playoffs, assuming a Covenant win. Ferrum has 1 game left, and they are 5-8, so they will not be able to overcome Wesleyan, probably. We'll see how it plays out. The women were eliminated from the USA South Conference, first in their history. last night by LaGrange in a 20-point win over Covenant's women. And Coach Sarah Harris took them to the conference tournament and would be playing Maryville today if they had gotten by the LaGrange squad last night. Nevertheless, a great season for Coach Sarah Harris and her staff. We'll be back with the second half after this extended break. This is the Scott's Digital Network powered by EPB Fiber Optics. Halftime here at the Barnes Physical Education Center. The Scots lead Piedmont 40-36. And led for all but just a few seconds for 21. It led all the first half except for 21 seconds in which Piedmont took the lead briefly. But it's been close, and it's been a scramble. We have seen the Scots lead by as many as 7. Now they lead by 4. And it has been a back and forth battle of transition and answers. On senior day here, we've got another 20 minutes to decide if your Scots will be in the USA South Conference, which will be a strong likelihood if they win today and secure 8th place in the USA South. A loss today virtually eliminates them. They'll have to depend on a lot to happen to get in, which is not likely to happen. Wesleyan would have to lose twice, and Ferrum also would have to lose. Those teams own the tiebreakers over the Scots, so they got to put them in a position. Arima, Sprague, Haynes, Portlock, and Turgariyezu will start the second half. It'll be England, Kelly Asanisi, Peyton Lucan, Valley Joe, and let's see, the 5th player is number 33, Trey Gaines. They have possession. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, Sprague. Good start to the second half. Watch behind you. As Gaines almost knocked it away from Bailey. In the corner. Down Portlock. 3-pointer from Sprague. Good! (43-36) now. Asanisi out to Lucan, top of the key. Sprague is staying with him step for step. Trying to get Valley Joe open underneath there. Haynes working on him. They got it in, and Haynes reached across and fouled him, it looked like. So Haynes will draw foul number 2. And they'll have the basketball underneath their own basket. Trailing in the game by 7. That's an easy. Haynes knocked the ball out of bounds. Piedmont now is going to inbound inside front court with Asanisi quickly getting it in this time to England. Back to him. A little looper to Valley Hole. And now here's Gaines for 3. Missed it. Rebound at the feet. Portlock. Sprague went down the baseline, and he was blocked by number 33, Trey Gaines. Scots will inbound it underneath their own basket, leaving in the game by 7. Bailey Sprague to Haynes. Quickly to Portlock, right wing. Sprague, Portlock. Turgariyezu comes out to help. Left wing for 3. Bang! 10-point lead, Covenant. That's an easy into the paint and an easy layup, and it's an 8-point lead now. Asanisi has 8 points now. Portlock, Sprague, long toss to Haynes underneath. Bounced it once, put it up, good. We're back to a 10-point game. Arima on Asanisi. And he goes up again, and I think Arima is going to have to draw foul number 3 for him. Well, no, that's only 2 fouls. Asanisi is number 15. Kelly Asanisi has 8 points today. He is 2 of 5 from the free throw line. He's now 2 of 6. Asanisi will have one more. Dryden replaces Arima in the lineup. Second shot, good. 9-point lead, Covenant. Dryden quickly down the court between 2 players. Torgeriezu thought about a 3 from the top of the key. Now he's got a chance a little closer to the basket. Got to come back outside. Dryden's going to take a 3. No good. Knocked away. I think the Scots are going to handle this one. Sprague's going to drive. Give it to Haynes. He's going to lose it. Piedmont's going to come up with the basketball. Gaines in the corner along now with Valley Joe. Taken away, and now Dryden's all alone for 2. No good. Ball rolled out the front. Still a 9-point game. Asanisi, right wing, with Dryden in front of him. Gaines in the corner, working against Portlock. And he gets the basket. And there's a 7-point lead. Dryden calls the play. They start their weave. Torgeriezu just jumps right over Valley Joe and sinks it. 50-41. Each team answering the other. Kelly Asanisi. Valley Joe against Haynes. Up. No good. Rebound, Haynes. Valley Joe has 10 today. Torgeriezu has 12. We'll see Abdu Gator come in here just momentarily, along with William Bryan for the Scots. Portlock trying to work his way in. Torgeriezu, bang! We needed that. 53-41. 12-point lead, the largest lead of the day for the Scots. Asanisi out to Lukin for 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Portlock is right there in the right place at the right time. Dryden's going to pull up. Sprague for 3. No good. Gaines has it stolen away by Dryden. And they'll slow it down a bit. 53-41 Covenant. Landry Asanisi about to come into the game at the next opportunity. Bounce pass. Will Portlock, a senior. Corner. Sprague, baseline. What are they going to call? Offensive foul. The charge called on Bailey Sprague is second. Media timeout. Back after this.
I'm Berto Dryden, and you're watching Covenant's Men's Basketball on Scotch Digital Network.
This is the Scots Digital Network powered by EPB Fiber Optics. Your score with 15:05 left in the game, 53 for Covenant, 41 for Piedmont. Justin Valley Joe, who is a junior forward, 6'6", from Daytona Beach, Florida, leads Piedmont with 10 points. Pat Joe Torgeriezu, a junior forward from Rwanda, leads all players with 15 points. Oglesby and Mills both have 3 points each. Chase England has 3 fouls. No one else is in foul trouble right now. Lucan in front of Togariezu. They got him double teamed now and stolen by Portlock, who goes in, layup, good, he's fouled. He is fouled. He was fouled by Trey Gaines. Basket is good. 33 draws the foul. His second. Phelps will come in. Now pass to Haynes. Jumper no good. Rebound Valley Joe. Asanisi with it. Sprague on top of him. Shot's good. It's amazing what these guys do. The two Asanisi brothers. And Togariezu is going to get a chance to get back in this one as it's 78-54 now. 8 minutes left. Still lots of time. Hollis. Sprague ends up with it. Now Dryden. He'll do something with it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Haynes wide open. And underneath to Bryan. And a foul is going to be called on Valley Joe, I think, as his second. There is also going to be a timeout called before he can go to the stripe. 78-54. We'll be back after this.
Hi, I'm Pat Joe Togariezu, and you are watching Covenant Men's Basketball on the Scott Digital Network. Mamba mentality.
It's actually 79-54. That is a 25-point lead for the Scots. And at the line is Bryan, who can make it 26 or 27. Arima back in the game. This is a 1-and-1. 25-point lead. Scots is now 26-point lead with 7:48 to go. In a game the Scots have to have. Second shot off. Rebound Alston. Dropped. Lucan picks it up. Back the other way now. Alston driving. Out front. Jumper. Good. Nice job there by Taylor Mills to make it 80-56. Bernardi's going to call a 30-second timeout for the Covenant Scots. I think Artie saw something he needed to talk to his team about. With 7:30 left and your score 80-56. It is a 24-point lead here in a game that's so important to conference situation for the Scots. Got a win here today to be even close to being eligible. Al Clark with you. Also, Chris Rinkema and Mark Rinkema and Chris Chafin. Chris on the video, Mark the videographer. Jared Yock, number 5, travel with the basketball. That is the third walking call on Togariezu. 7:15 to go. Ooh, what happened? Underneath, foul was called on Dryden for a hold. That is his third. They'll inbound it underneath their basket, Piedmont. Alston, Valley Joe, Alston for 3, and he's got another. Alston now has Well, 4 points is what the stats say. Rima double teamed. Jared Yock, he's in some deep territory there, gets it out to Dryden. Bailey Sprague is going to come in at the next opportunity for Covenant. 6:39 to go. Nice shot put up, but it's no good, and it's rebounded by Alston from Piedmont. 6:31 left. Alsanisi is going to go into the lane. His shot's not going to be any good, but he's going to be fouled by Berto Dryden. That'll be his third. Receiving some counseling here now from Artie Culver. 21-point lead. Shots no good by number 15, Kelly Asanisi. He is 3 of 8 from the free throw line. Portlock will return. That's bad news for Piedmont, as Portlock's got 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Shots up and good. 20-point game now. 6:25 to go. Bounce pass Arima. Nice one. Right wing, Portlock looking for help. Haynes gets in position. Back to Arima. Underneath the Haynes. He's got an advantage here, and it's good. Asanisi trying to guard Haynes, just didn't have enough height there. Alston another 3, no good. This one falls right into the hands of Caleb Haynes, playing with 3 fouls now. 5:53 left. This is a 22-point game. 82-60 Covenant. Sprague, Rima. Bounce pass, Haynes, what do they call? No good. Foul on Valley Joe. That will be his second. Now they're saying it's his third. I better refresh these stats. I don't think they're getting refreshed. So Valley Joe for his third. Shot by Haynes is good. That should be his 9th point of the day. And he's got one more, and this one will be no good, and rebounded by Alston. Asanisi quickly over to Lucan. Stripe up, no good. Rebound Sprague, then Arima, and then Sprague. Arima is just so sharp on the basketball court. So sharp. Portlock underneath. He's got an advantage, and he sinks a turnaround jumper. Good. It's 85-60. My goodness. Who knew? Shot is up and no good, and bumped around, and Pat Joe will come up with it. 85-60 is your score. 4:45 left in this game. Long three-pointer, no good by Sprague from the corner. Asanisi in the left side at the wing. Valley Joe has it rejected by Haynes. No foul. That would have been his 4th. Arima to Aguirrezu. Jumper off. Taken away from the basket by Taylor Mills. Valley Joe working against Haynes. Having a hard time of it. What happened? Walked with the basketball. Thank you. And right at the end of the shot clock, they tried to sink one, but 3:52 left. 85-60 is your score. This is immediate timeout. This is Scott's Digital Network. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Zirima, and you're watching Covenant Men's Basketball on the Scott's Digital Network.
We're back, and looks like the portion of the live stats is frozen up here, but nevertheless, 85-60, and we'll keep up the best as we can. I think our stats are off right now. 3:52 to go. 85-60 is your score. Covenant is in the lead in a must-have game for them. Palmer and Portlock trying to get it down the court, and they do. 3:42 now. 25-point lead. Portlock having a game of his life. Bounce pass Haynes. Goes up, missed it. Haynes gets the rebound, puts it back. Good. $87-60. Now in the game. Long three-pointer put up by Abdul-Gator. No good. And they'll have the basketball with 3:13 left. Timeout called by Artie Culver. 87-60, your score. And this has been the Scott's Digital Network, powered by APB Fiber Optics, bringing you the games from home this year. It's been a great experience and a good season. Got a chance here to extend the regular season and go into conference tournament play with a potential win here today for Covenant, leading in the game by 27 points here. We have been stuck on individual stats for several minutes here, so not able to give you accurate totals right now. Nevertheless, Arima, Portlock, Twageriezu's got several three-pointers today. Palmer drives, layup, good! Nick Palmer from Cumming, Georgia, a sophomore, adds to the total, 89-60. And number 23 is going to be guilty of a block. That's Landry Asanisi. Wheels are coming off for Piedmont now. 29-point lead. This could be a 30-point lead for the Scots if they score a basket here of any kind. 2:40 left. Twageriezu. Phelps, who scored the first 3 points of the game today. From the corner now, Twageriezu, no good. Rebounded by Piedmont, then they throw it out of bounds. As into the game is number 44, and that's Tariq Abdul-Gaylor. And 42 is Malik Abdul-Gaylor. So you get the impression the Lions have given it up for Ghost here. Shot by Arima, no good. Portlock had his hands on it. Into the paint, and with a jumper is number 30. That's Miles Riley. His shot was no good. Jump ball is going to go to Covenant. And now we'll see Jared Yock. We'll see James Mitchell. Jackson Kendall as Portlock, Arima, and Phelps, the seniors, come off the court to a standing ovation. Only Connor Sears is the only other senior, and he's unable to play due to an injury. Standing O for these guys. Can't blame them. Hollis, Palmer. He's going to go in for two. Good. It's 2 in a row for him. He's got 4 points. Well, I'm just going to shut down these stats, I think. Abdul-Gaylor goes up for 2. No good. Gets his rebound, puts it up. He's fouled on the second attempt. His basket was not good. A 31-point lead for Covenant against Piedmont, which is the number 3 team in the conference. Shot's no good. This is going to be number 33. Ari Zorns in for Nick Palmer, who's done a good job today. Abdu Gaylor again. His shot's good. No good again. And getting the rebound is Mitchell. Yock. Outside there to Zorns. Ooh. Yock. Mitchell from the corner. No good. Rebound by number 2, Jackson Kendall, but there is a whistle and a foul, and they'll go to the other end. 20 is, I'm sorry, number 2, Jackson Kendall, the freshman, draws his first foul. He's from Huntsville, Alabama, a freshman. 5'10" guard, number 2 in white. This will be Tariq Abdul Gaylor. It's good. 30-point game now. 61 for Piedmont, 91. A minute and 2 seconds left to get to 100 points by these young freshmen. 9 points away from it. Next shot's going to roll around and go in. 91-62. Let's see what they can do with a minute left. Jared Yock. 15 is Mitchell. In the corner is 33 Zorns. Yock. Bounce pass. Ooh, mishandling the basketball was Mitchell. Down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. From the corner. Inside the paint. Yock puts one up a little late. 31.9. They did a great job running time off the clock there. 91-62. 29-point lead. Oglesby with it. Oh, he walked with it, but they didn't call it. His shot goes in. 91-66. And Artie says, leave it alone. So that's what they do. Run out the clock on a huge win to end the season for Covenant. Final score, 91 for Covenant, 64 for the visiting Piedmont Lions, the number 3 team in the USA South Conference. Well, this has been the Scott's Digital Network throughout 2017, powered by the EPB fiber optics. 91-64 the final, and the Scots will go to the center of the court and receive the warm welcome from all the fans across the way and here at home beside us here. Thanks for joining us all season long. We appreciate your loyalty and your love for Scotland and the Scots. I'm Al Clark. We'll see you next year.